Hello, all my VSW'Ville members. It is your boy VSW, and today I'm here to give you all my reactions to WWE Payback. Wow, it was a crazy show. So here's what I think about what went down. First up, we got the new face of America, Kevin Owens, who defends the United States Championship against Y2J, Chris Jericho, which of course the stipulation being, if Chris Jericho wins the US Championship, he moves to SmackDown Live. It was a pretty good match. KO left the ring, but Y2J wasn't having any of that. KO delivers a super kick and went bowling twice. We see Kevin Owens, who got trapped into the walls of Jericho the first time, where he was able to reach the ropes with the tip of his finger like he did at WrestleMania to win the US Championship. Y2J had KO's finger stuck on the steel steps and damaged it. Y2J trapped KO again into the walls of Jericho, but this time KO couldn't reach the ropes to break the hold. Kevin Owens tapped out. Chris Jericho wins his second United States Championship and is now going to SmackDown Live. But now he will have to defend it against the phenomenal AJ Styles. Welcome to SmackDown is Jericho. Next up is the second championship match, but in the Cruiserweight division, where the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville, once again defends against Austin Aries. It was an alright match where we see some great moments like Austin Aries flying from the top rope onto Neville, Neville drop kicking Austin off the top rope, and Austin striking Neville with an elbow in the back of the head from the top turnbuckle. Austin Aries was on a roll and was going to win the Cruiserweight Championship, having Neville trapped into the last chancery, his submission maneuver, only to win via disqualification after Neville grabbed and pulled the referee. So Austin Aries wins the match, but not the championship, because titles don't change hands via disqualification. So, of course, the king of the Cruiserweights had to take the easy way out. It looks like we're starting it off with title matches, because next up is the third championship match, where the Hardy Boys defends the Raw Tag Team titles against Cesaro and Sheamus. It was a pretty good match where we hear some of the chants from the crowd like, "Brother Nero," and my favorite, "Delete, delete, delete." Cesaro sent Matt Hardy, my mistake, swinging and went for the sharpshooter to make Matt Hardy submit, but Jeff helped him reach the ropes. Sheamus made Nero pay for it, though. We see some Cesaro uppercuts, Cesaro's awesome leg drop, and Sheamus's crazy move to Matt from the top rope. It looked like Cesaro and Sheamus was going to win back the Raw Tag Team titles, but Jeff saved it right on time. To close out the match, Sheamus was getting ready to kick Matt Hardy's head off, but misses. But he was able to fight out of the twist of fate and land a DDT. Jeff Hardy tags himself in, with Sheamus still thinking Matt is the legal man, and landed a swanton bomb to win the match and retained the Raw Tag Team titles. After the match, it looked like Sheamus and Cesaro were going to once again show sportsmanship, but they returned to the ring and attacked the Hardys, turning heel. Why Sheamus and Cesaro? Why? Next, championship match number 4, where Bayley defends the Raw Women's Championship against former 2-time SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. It was a fun-to-watch match where the two cats gave it their all. Bayley was thinking about going for the Bayley to Bayley from the top rope. Alexa was able to fight out of it, though. Bayley once again paid tribute to the late, great, legendary Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh, yeah! With the elbow drop from the top turnbuckle. Bayley pinned Alexa, but hit the ring post after the blissful #1 contender kicked out. In the end, Alexa Bliss laid down Bayley with a DDT to win her first Raw Women's Championship, and making history being the first woman to win the Raw and SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I didn't think she could do it, but she proved me wrong. Congratulations to the new Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. Next, we got the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, with Monday Night Raw, facing off against Randy Orton from SmackDown in the House of Horrors. We see Randy Orton get embarked by Bray Wyatt's kingdom, where we see a moving tractor and fake babies hanging up the ceiling. Randy Orton enters the House of Horrors to battle Bray Wyatt, only get attacked from behind. When looking for Bray, he gets attacked by Bray Wyatt's hand, which was in the wall. He even throws Orton into a wall. The fight then ended up in the kitchen, where Bray Wyatt pushes a refrigerator onto Randy Orton. Bray Wyatt was able to escape the House of Horrors and get into the limo, making his way into the arena. But after that, we got to the next match, but I'll talk about that after this one. But after the next match, this match resumed with Bray Wyatt making his way to the arena and the ring, where Randy Orton was waiting for him. Don't ask me how Randy was able to get out of the House of Horrors and into the ring, because I don't know. Anyway, Randy Orton had the advantage with a chair shot onto Bray Wyatt's back and a DDT from the announcer's table. He was calling for an RKO, but gets attacked by Jinder Mahal's boys. Bray Wyatt was going for the Sister Abigail, but gets RKO'd out of nowhere and attacked by the man who stole his WWE Championship and will face him for it at Backlash, Jinder Mahal. Bray Wyatt takes that opportunity to hit a Sister Abigail and win the match. Curse you, Jinder Mahal. If it wasn't for you, I would have gotten that match prediction right. I hope Randy Orton destroys you at Backlash. The House of Horrors match was put on hold, so then we got to the next match with the Kingslayer, Seth freaking Rollins, going one-on-one with Samoa Joe. Of course, we knew that Samoa Joe was going to work on the knee, especially with the submission hold. Duh. Seth Rollins was going to powerbomb Samoa Joe from the top rope, but his knee gave out. However, he was able to get Samoa Joe up. With Samoa Joe down, Seth Rollins did a frog splash from the top rope. Thank you, Eddie. So see what I mean? Eddie Guerrero's legacy never dies. Looked like Seth Rollins was fading from Samoa Joe's submission maneuver, but he was able to turn it into a pinfall and win the match. Seth Rollins really is what he says he is. He truly is the architect. He truly is the Kingslayer. He truly is Seth freaking Rollins. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the main event. The final match of the evening with Roman Empire Roman Reigns squares off against the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. They immediately went at it when Roman entered the ring and he ended up chokeslammed onto the announce table. Braun Strowman was demolishing Roman Reigns. But as we have seen, Roman Reigns was able to get Braun Strowman up for the Samoan drop. How strong is Roman Reigns? Then Braun got hit with a spear after almost getting counted out, but was able to kick out. And then Braun Strowman landed his slam, but Roman Reigns kicked out. And of course, Braun Strowman could not believe it. So he did it a second time and was able to get the win. I thought Roman Reigns was going to beat Braun Strowman again, but this time he proved why he is the Monster Among Men. But after the match, Braun Strowman continued the assault and slammed Roman Reigns onto the steel step. Then he took the steel step and slammed it onto Roman. That is why you don't ever want to make Braun Strowman mad. And even on Raw Talk after the pay-per-view, Braun Strowman tried to continue the assault. But this time, it backfired. Once again, note to self, if you see Braun Strowman in an angry mood, run. Now on to the Miz TV segment with special guest and one of the greatest from NXT, Finn Balor. The Miz get mad because Finn Balor did his entrance for 5 minutes. He even tried along with Maurice to get in the Balor Club, which they said, nope. Of course, Miz put Maurice behind him for protection, which I already knew that was going to happen. When Balor tried to leave because Miz wasn't worth it, the A-lister ran his mouth some more and paid for it. But a funny moment was when the Miz said, "Excuse me?" When Finn Balor said he was going to get the Universal Championship back, which of course he knew that he was going to have to face Brock Lesnar because he's the current Universal Champion right now. But the Miz saying, "Excuse me? Excuse me?" That was kind of funny. Before I end the video, we got to get to the match on the kickoff show where Enzo Amore and Big Cass squared off against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It was a fine match where we see cool moments like Enzo almost tagging Big Cass in and that amazing DDT. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson were going for the Magic Killer to Enzo, and Carl eats a big boot from Big Cass, and Enzo was able to roll up Carl Anderson for the 1-2-3 to get the victory for him and Big Cass. And you can't teach that. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for my reactions to WWE Payback. It was a pretty good pay-per-view where I once again only get 2 predictions right. I suck at wrestling predictions, I know. But what are some of your reactions to Payback? And how many did you get right? Let me know down in the comments below. And like you, professional wrestling fan, 44444 life. It is my life, and I love it, and I will watch it forever. But this has been the leader of VSW'Sville. This has been my reactions to Payback, and can't wait to watch Raw tonight and definitely hear Sheamus and Cesaro's explanations for why they did what they did last night. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. Whoosh!